You ever just sit there, no noise, no distractions, just you and your thoughts? And then it hits you. What the hell am I doing? Days, weeks, years passing, and you're still in the same place. You feel like you're just running in circles, like no matter how hard you try, you always end up back in the same spot? I felt like that for years, until I discovered one simple rule. Do what you said you would do. That's it. Simple. Not easy, but simple. You say you'll wake up at 6 a.m., you wake up at 6 a.m. You say you'll hit the gym, you hit the gym. You say you'll work on your goals, you work on your goals. Sounds simple, right? Then why is it that almost nobody follows it? Because there's something deeply broken inside your brain, and if you don't fix it, you will never escape mediocrity. Because the truth is, motivation doesn't mean shit. You're not always going to feel like doing the hard things. But successful people, they don't care about feelings. They care about the result. Think about the last 24 hours of your life. How many of those hours were spent making yourself better? How many were wasted? Scrolling, watching pointless content, escaping into distractions? How many times did you have an opportunity to level up, but instead, you chose comfort? See, most people live their lives thinking their small daily decisions don't matter. Oh, skipping the gym today isn't a big deal. This is the exact mindset that keeps people average. And if you're okay with being average, then keep living like that. But if you're watching this right now, I know for a fact that you want more out of life. You're tired of feeling stuck. You're tired of waking up every morning knowing you're capable of more, but never doing anything about it. That stops today. Here's the truth. Your brain doesn't trust you. Every time you say you'll do something and don't, you're training yourself to be weak. And over time, that becomes your identity. You become the type of person who never follows through, and that's why you stay the same. But the second you start following this rule, in a few days you notice, your brain trusts you again. You stop hesitating. You stop doubting yourself. You become unstoppable. Most people are stuck in the loop. They try to build discipline, they set goals, but they fail, and then they feel like crap. So what do? They escape. They scroll. They watch Netflix. They order junk food. They do anything to distract themselves from the fact that they're failing. And then, they repeat the cycle. This is why most people never change. They're addicted to the cycle of failure. But if you follow this one rule, if you just do what you said you would do, you break the loop. And once the loop is broken, you level up at a speed that doesn't even make sense. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this. Never break a promise to yourself again. Because the second you prove to yourself that you can be trusted, your life changes forever. It's not just about waking up early. It's not just about the gym. It's not just about one small habit. It's about becoming the type of person who follows through. That's when the results start stacking up. That's when people start wondering, how the hell did he change so fast? But you didn't change fast. You just stopped lying to yourself. Let me tell you something most people never realize. You don't need motivation, you need identity. If you see yourself as a lazy, undisciplined loser, guess what? You'll act like one. But the second you start proving to yourself that you follow through, your identity shifts. You stop being the guy who tries to be disciplined and become the guy who is disciplined. You don't need motivation to go to the gym. You go because that's just who you are. You don't need motivation to work hard. You work hard because that's just what you do. Success isn't about what you do once, it's about who you become. But let's flip it. What happens when you keep breaking your word? You say you'll wake up early, but you hit snooze. You say you'll eat healthy, but you order junk food. You say you'll quit distractions, but you waste hours on your phone. It's not just about the small failures, it's about what those failures are turning you into. Every time you break your word, you're becoming weaker. And if you keep doing it long enough, one day, you'll wake up and realize you're a completely different person. Not someone strong, not someone disciplined, but someone who gave up on themselves. And that should scare the hell out of you. Most people will hear this and do nothing. They'll nod, agree, maybe even feel inspired, but they won't act. A few will actually move. And those are the ones who win. Those are the ones who are the actual 1%. Most people don't just need to be more disciplined, they need to disappear. Cut off the noise, drop their old identity, rebuild from scratch. If you don't know how to do that, I already made a full video breaking it down. The choice is yours. Stay the same or change everything. Now go, do the work.